Hello, welcome to class.
Welcome to class, another beautiful day.
Another beautiful day here. So this week we're heading into a full moon week. And as we know with full moons, energies always can run a little bit higher or things can change a little bit on the unexpected. So with that in mind though, we've written a class that's about staying grounded and really keeping feet on the ground and really trying to stay with that earth element. So earth element is for our digestion, so it's for our stomach and our spleen, and also really looking at where we are in the year at the moment as well. It's a really good time mid-year to take stock and have a mid-year, what we call a mid-year reset or a mid-year balance, and really take a look at how far you've come, what you've achieved. Give yourself a pat on the back for what you have achieved so far this year. It's not a competition, but just give yourself that credit as well, and really look at, well, what could change still, what could you do to make that better. And one of the main things that we hear is work-life balance, isn't it? And this is part of the why we started our Qigong, to bring that work-life balance to our life as well. So really taking a look at that, and are you really taking stock of yourself, nurturing yourself and not working too hard to strive all the time?
And having that courage, having that earth balance gives you that inner courage, that inner strength to actually say, no, I don't want to, I've done enough, I need a rest. You know, and honouring yourself to do that, having, you know. So.
Absolutely. So, and the reason I have my pad in front of me is because I came across this beautiful quote, and it really seemed to fit in with the theme of this week. So it's a quote by a lady called Bronnie Ware, and she wrote a book called The Top 5 Regrets of Dying, and she was a palliative care nurse. If you don't know who she is, look her up. And she just wrote about what she heard from her clients, her patients, and she just wrote it all down as a real lesson to take forward for ourselves. So I'll read you the quote. So the top 5 regrets of the dying. Life doesn't owe us anything. We only owe ourselves to make the most of the life we are living, of the time we have left, and to live in gratitude. So I think that's really important to take with us, because we can't change anything when it's all gone. So we really need to change things right now, right in this moment.
So let's get started. Let's make sure we got nice soft knees, that relaxed tailbone. We're just going to place our hands just below these bottom ribs here, these floating ribs. We're just going to squeeze in, a little squeeze. And I want you to start with nice chi belt breathing. So this is the chi belt. And we just want to strengthen that diaphragm a little bit more. So there's a little bit of like a barbell curl for the for the diaphragm. So you're adding a little bit of pressure. So when you inhale, span the belly, you should feel that diaphragm trying to press the hands out. You know, don't hold it back too much. We're just trying to connect, and exhale, barely back to the spine. So you might want to feel it a little bit more if you just want to move that tailbone out, and then tuck the tailbone as you inhale. Exhale, sorry.
It's a beautiful way to connect with the earth through your feet, start to become grounded and really connect into your own body.
Just bring the hands down now, and we'll just start to just tap below the navel as you carry on with that nice belly breathing. waking up our energies, our digestion. We've got good digestion. We're absorbing our nutrients. It also increases the immunity, but allows us to, the spleen governs our muscles and it gives us that strength we need. You find a lot of people that digest more thoughts, like students, they do lose muscle mass. Their immunity lowers and they become sick a lot. So it does sort of work when we work on these spleens. So we're going to be doing a lot of twisting motions, helping the spine, but also to get that spleen to twist and move, and it really does help its function. It produces those the blood, the white blood vessels. Beautiful. Slowing it down as we just, let's warm things up before we start the twisting. Let's do some getting rid of what we don't want. So we do some chi scattering or clearing. So we inhale, we come up, exhale down, one arm behind, one arm in front, and we look that way. We straighten the legs, bend the legs, and we inhale up. So it's a nice exhale, double pump of the legs. So you can really let these arms become like a pendulum swinging without using any effort from your muscles to let go. And see it like you're just bowling away as you exhale through the mouth. As if you've got this beautiful bowling ball and you're sending it away, sending that energy that you don't want, relaxing between those shoulder blades. Beautiful, slowing it down. Okay, so let's add some beautiful breath work in. Let's start to do a full breath now, belly, ribs, chest. So we start to inhale. As you're coming up to the heart, you're going to push your right hand up, left hand down. This is the top of the inhale. We exhale, we dip into the knees, twist the hands, spiral them so pinky finger crosses at the heart, and then we inhale again. Standing tall, a little softer, feeling grounded. This is separating heaven and earth. So let's start compressing some of those organs. So on this next inhale, I want you to lean over so we stretch the side with the arm up. So you'd be probably, if you're following us, you'll be compressing your liver at the moment if you're doing the mirror image to us. So your liver's on your right side, spleens on the left. And we're also compressing one kidney and the other kidney's expanding. And not only are we working on those interconnecting muscles to stretch them at the top of that inhale there through here. We're doing it nice and relaxed. We're not forcing over. Inhale into the stretch. Exhale as you come back down, spiral the hands. Beautiful. Coming back to center now. Coming slightly wider. And now I want you to start to turn to your right. And your left hand's going to push out in front, the right hand behind you. You're going to sink down as you come to center. You're inhaling at this point and then exhale. So we're doing this beautiful spinal twist. We're also twisting through our core, our center. Now come back to center now. For a hang forward. I'm just gonna, this is the first one, just to check in where we are. So just relax into it and use this beautiful earth element to work for you as you breathe. Exhale, just relax down, let everything go. Beautiful. Slowly reposition your feet, engage your hands, engage your hands, connect your, clasp your hands, engage your core, and inhale, rolling up. We'll say that many times. Exhale, arms out to the side. So turning now on your right foot, bringing the hands back into that, like separating heaven and earth. This time you're going to push your left hand up, right hand down, and you're going to look over that right shoulder. So that's your exhale. Inhale, hand, pinky fingers back at the heart, and then exhale, twist and look over your left shoulder. It's a beautiful spinal twist in a lunge now. So our hips are in a slightly different position. So we can feel that twist coming from the back heel all the way through as we're twisting that fascia, twisting those inner organs. So exhaling's got, when we're into the twist, is for like wringing out, letting go, but also lets us get a deeper twist. We try and do it when we got a full inhale, we're not going to be able to get as far. So you try and use that breath to relax you down to that parasympathetic nervous system, which allows us just to release a little bit more. Beautiful. One more. And back to center. And this time we're going to place the hands on the meaty part of the thighs, and we're going to try and sink down into a deeper horse stance. And you're going to just gently twist to your right. So you're pushing away with the left hand, and you're dropping your right arm elbow, and you're looking over as you sink down even more. So you're trying to get into that lower back. And back to center, into the inhale position, exhale, twist, and just breathe for 1 or 2 breaths. And we come back to center. Now we go into a nice flow for a few more. Exhaling, inhale. A really deep one, building strength. This yang energy helps to cleanse and clear. Beautiful. One more to each side. And as you come back to center, you inhale, straighten the legs, then exhale down into another hamstring stretch. Just letting go. No more than 20 to 40% stretch at any one time. And with each exhale, just let go a little bit more. Maybe adding that little rock. Just if that feels good for you, to let go for each vertebrae. All the way up to the crown of the head. Even all those facial muscles, just let everything go. Beautiful. Reposition your feet again. Clasp the hands, inhale as you engage that core, rolling up. Pushing those hips forward. Exhaling, arms out to the side. Now turning on your left foot. Getting that nice stance that you want, hands at the heart again. And this time you're going to push the separate heaven and earth again. So your left hand's going to come down, right hand up, and you're going to look over that left shoulder. You can inhale and exhale. You know, if you're doing it the right way, because it feels beautiful for the spine. you've got the arms in the opposite way, it's going to feel a bit uncomfortable. Inhale, center, exhale, bring it. So it's a beautiful spine enlivening class as well. So it's important to keep that spine nourished, that governing channel, so all these energies are going to flow through the body. Okay, finishing off now. One more. Come back to center. Let's just shake it all out now.
It feels really good to feel that stretch, that fascia stretch right from the toes all the way through. It feels really good in the psoas muscles, and it just feels really good all over.
And it's just like a little 10-minute routine, and it's good to get. It feels good. It feels everything moving. We don't have to be exercising. And again, this is about what we were saying. You know, having that inner strength, that confidence to say 10 minutes is going to be brilliant for me. The mind's the perfect healer. Well, you know, once we can bring it into alignment with the body, it's not about going, well, I need to run for 2 hours or 3 hours and then come back with that, you know, cortisol hit to make you feel like, oh, that's great. That's just stress response hormone. And that's, people get addicted to that. If you live with that, then things are going to spiral.
Well, let's keep things nice and positive and a nice smile as we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Really letting go, and then just banging your heels into the ground. It's a nice earth element class, so let's connect those heels. Maybe lift the shoulders and drop. Just really feeling centered, grounded.
Let's just slow it down now. I like that beautiful tiger, you know, that is your metal element. We're going to connect one of the beautiful tiger flows with the earth and really pour that into our heart center. So just checking in with your stance, nice soft knees, again, relaxed tailbone, tall spine. I'm going to take a nice inhale while the hands are here. Exhale, we glide the hands out, hips back. We draw in, back of the hands touch as we inhale. We drop the elbows and exhale, push away. Like that beautiful tiger returning to its mountain. We inhale and we exhale back to compress this chi ball. Take an inhale, exhale, inhale. So if you're moving through water, just everything just happens once you get this movement. Maybe you close the eyes down, connect more with what's going on beneath. Beautiful. Just stay here a little minute, just check in. Now we'll move it into extended flow with connecting to the earth. We'll take a beautiful inhale. Exhale. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, push away. Now inhale, but come a little bit wider and behind you. Start to dip through in the knees as you exhale down, as if you're going to now inhale, scoop up some beautiful earth energy. And pour it in, down through the third eye, all the way down to the heart, and then just breathe. So that earth energy is good for transformation. It's like sending down the old, composting like the leaves from a tree so that new things, our new garden can grow. Beautifully. Inhale. Exhale, we float the hands down. Now we inhale, we come up just to the shoulders, then we ripple through the spine as we exhale. Inhale and exhale. So we're really trying to ripple up and open through that behind that heart center and exhale down. Exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, forward in now. You exhale all the way down. This light touch of the fingers on this red meridian in front of the heart. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and then ripple for 3, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Finishing off now with just beautiful ripples of the spine. Come all the way down, hands over the lower dantian, bring the feet in, and just soften your gaze now. We'll close the eyes down. And when we have that, inner strength being centered and grounded, we bring in beautiful qualities like fairness, like peace and harmony. We're more open to things, not stubborn. And also we can digest not only our food, but we can digest our thoughts more healthily. So we have that connection to our inner self, that higher wisdom, that inner voice. And that inner chatter becomes more healthy for us. We find we have the self-esteem to do the things we want. But also physically, the spleen is it not only sorts out these white blood cells, the blood that's going to help our immunity, but also it governs our strength, our muscles. So not only our inner strength, but also our physical strength too. So it's a beautiful quality element to practice. So as you're just standing here now with your feet on the ground, maybe have that confidence, that inner strength to just trust that, you can just move, rock and sway. You are supported. We have that guidance we need. Whatever your belief system is, we have those beautiful qualities that we can stand tall. We are strong. We have that energy. This is where we hold it in our lower dantian, but all while being completely relaxed. So like we started in the beginning of the class, just going to inflate this belly on the inhale. And with each exhale, just see like you're compressing this beautiful energy into a nice, like if you want to imagine yellow for the spleen, we're condensing it down, compressing it in. Finishing off now with one last beautiful inhale. Bringing your senses back to where you are, the ground beneath your feet as you exhale. Release the hands, open the eyes. Well done.
Well done. So hopefully you feel grounded and centered. Have a beautiful week, and remember, work-life balance.
See you in the next class.